Most people think claustrophobia is just not liking small spaces, but for some people, it's much more than that. It's a sudden wave of panic in elevators, a tight feeling in your chest in crowded rooms, or the overwhelming urge to escape, even when there's no real danger. So why does this happen? Claustrophobia is a type of anxiety disorder, where the brain reacts to enclosed or restricted spaces as if they are threats. And what's interesting is that this reaction often comes from one key system in your brain, the fear response system, especially a part called the amygdala. The amygdala's job is simple: detect danger fast and keep you alive. But in people with claustrophobia, that system can become overly sensitive. So instead of recognizing a small space as just a room or just an elevator, the brain interprets it as something more extreme, like being trapped, unable to escape, or in danger. And once that signal is triggered, the body reacts instantly. Your heart rate increases, your breathing gets faster, your muscles tense, and your mind focuses on one thought: get out. But where does this fear actually come from? There isn't just one answer. For some people, claustrophobia starts after a past experience, like getting stuck in a tight space, being trapped in a crowded area, or even something as simple as a panic attack in an elevator. The brain remembers that moment and links small spaces with danger. For others, it can develop gradually, through observation or repeated anxiety in similar situations. And there's also a deeper theory psychologists consider. Some researchers believe claustrophobia may be partly linked to evolution, a built-in survival response. In dangerous environments, being trapped could mean real risk. So the brain may be naturally wired to avoid situations where escape feels limited. But in modern life, those same instincts can activate in places that are actually completely safe. That's why someone might feel intense fear in a glass elevator. Even though nothing is wrong, it's not weakness. It's your brain trying to protect you, just reacting too strongly to a situation that isn't actually dangerous. And the most important thing to understand is this: claustrophobia isn't about the space itself. It's about how your brain perceives the space. Because in the end, fear isn't always about reality. Sometimes it's about protection systems that are working overtime, in a world that doesn't need them as much anymore.